2018 was a tough one for builder LBS Bina Group Berhad, a year marred by uncertainty and sharp changes to the landscape. We asked Managing Director Tan Sri Lim Hock about whether 2019 will be any better, projects in the pipeline and developments overseas. Thank you for joining us today, Tan Sri. So what does 2019 have in store for LBS Bina?
2019, that we have to roll out the project worth of 1.82 billion ringgit, whereby 88% are from Klang Valley, the balance of 12% from Zhuhai and Ipoh. And as for the 17 ongoing project of GDV of 3.7 billion, we still have 1.1 billion to be available for sale. So in other words, we have 2.93 billion new launch plus the last year launch, so 2.93 billion ringgit.
Your sales target for the year is at about 1.5 billion ringgit. Compared with last year's target 1.8 billion, it's a decrease. Maybe you can share with us what kind of challenge do you see from the market? We
had to take a very cautious the stand that we cannot be too aggressive because the Bank Negara, the stringent rule is affected purchaser to buy the houses. And as for LBS is concerned, last year's sale, I think we have 50% the sale cancellation. So we had done a lot of analysis, we had done a lot of survey, or we make it to 1.5 billion. And that's a figure that we are very comfortable with.
Right. And last year we saw some uncertainties from buyers and investors, especially during GE14. What about this year?
I foresee the first half still staggering there, but I think that we hope the second half can improve because I think they just take over the government less than I think more than 6 months. Give them another few months to hands-on the whole thing.
According to Savills Malaysia, some of the high-rise properties in PJ and Shah Alam especially have actually gone down in the third quarter of last year. Are we going to see a significant decrease this year?
When you buy a land in the Klang Valley or KL or in Petaling Jaya or in Shah Alam, the land price already determines your selling price. You see, you buy a very expensive land, you cannot sell the price lower than what you want. So the only thing this purchaser, the owner, they will hold the land. So for those who bought the land cheap, they can even go for lower price. I think many developers will go for decrease on the price, reduced price.
Now, last year we saw about 63% of your properties under 500,000, that range. Is this your target moving forward?
I think maybe this year the number can increase to 70%. But that one is just the estimation. No, this is foreseen because maybe next year will be more on the above 500,000. Quite tough to sell. Sell can sell, but the loan are quite. So you see what I mean is that if you sell higher, the rejection rate is higher. You sell lower, rejection rate is lower.
You have a 60% stake in Zhuhai project that has about 264-acre land. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about how you are going to transform this piece of land.
I think this is a very good project because why recently in October, the bridge from Hong Kong connected to Zhuhai and Macau has been opened. The bridge there, I think, will definitely help to push out the economy in Zhuhai. But now we are also looking for the investor to jointly develop because we have to wait and see because we don't know how impact on the US and China, the trade war. So I think we are looking into second half, this and that, but we are looking for the investor or partner or depending on the investor, so that what we do is to maximize the value to our shareholders. We have been approached by several parties, but we have to look into overall. But maybe we do ourselves, but I look at this, whatever decision we make is definitely will good for our shareholders.
Maybe you can share with us your views on the outlook of property sector this year?
I think the overall market sentiment is not as good as what we expected because of because people might have want to buy a house, they might have the confidence level. You see when people always look at the economy, whether this growth can sustain. If the growth can sustain to 5%, or the news that we hear good news, people will buy. So if this new, a lot of negative news, not from local to global, come in, and for those who wanted to buy a house, a higher one, they will think twice, think twice whether they want to buy or I'd rather keep the money in the bank. But those who need the house, these are 300 to 400,000, they will continue to buy. I need to stay.
Several property developers, they are already doing IBS to cut labor costs. You guys are also looking to implement some of these methods, right?
2 years ago, we have signed a joint venture with Sany Heavy Equipment, one of the very big company in China, using their technology, and we have invested 30 to 40 million. And the plant is in Ning'ai plant. So they are already done. I think by next 2 months they start to operation and to manufacture the precast in the plant. Then whatever I think the first project to be used is in the Cyber South for these apartments.
You won the highest returns to shareholders over 3 years under the H Billion Ringgit Club. So what's your target next? We have to see how much profit we make, so that we make sure that we will give the dividend to the shareholder. But on the other hand, we also make sure we have sufficient fund to run the project.